Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel. So we are on spring break day number 3. I can hardly believe that we are halfway through spring break. I have sadness in my heart, but that is okay. God is still good and he's still on the throne. It is 11:30, so we are getting ready to prep for lunch. Actually, Jackson is working on lunch prep today because sister is working on school. So we're going to set our timer. We are going over our lunch list and we are having nuggets and fries. Now, how have we been doing on our meals so far, Jackson?
It's been okay.
Have we been staying to our plan?
Not today.
What did we do?
The breakfast.
Oh, what did we change?
What does that say?
That says sausage.
Oh, we changed the fruit.
To what?
Biscuits.
So instead of having egg, sausage, and fruit, we ended up just having breakfast biscuits like we did yesterday. So we just took our fruit out. Although they did y'all have fruit this morning? Mom did.
I had some yesterday. So
Mom had fruit.
Today.
But we had extra biscuits, so the kids actually ended up eating biscuits. So here's our fruit pile. It started off pretty extensive the other day. And that's our fruit pile now. The kids are going to work on dishes because this is stuff we've been trying to clean out. We're sticking to our meal plan, but we're also trying to clean out the freezer, the fridge, and just any leftovers. So this is why we have containers here. So I'm going to get somebody working on, maybe Alana will take a minute off from school to come and do the dishes real fast. So she's working on school. Jackson has already finished school. And the reason why we're actually doing school, so the reason why we're actually working on some school this week is because we have a slow week. It's fine. And we want to make sure that they are getting caught up. Jackson, wave Jack, Mr. Sir, is actually going to be going for his first degree black belt. And so we're spending quite a bit of time over at Taekwondo. And they have a, what is that y'all have on Saturday?
Next Saturday we're having.
No, it's this week. What's this week?
Special teams and bowling.
This week they have a special teams practice because they're doing, what is that thing y'all are doing? A demo?
3 demos at.
Demos at one of the local colleges around here. And then they're doing, what's after that? Bowling with their team. A demo, a special demo. It's not something they would normally be doing, but their team is going to be going there. And then, what do you say you were doing, Jackson?
We're going to go bowling with special teams against the black belt.
Special teams against the black belt. So Jackson will be going for his junior black belt, and next weekend on Saturday
It's a 6-hour workout to see if we get to go to the black belt testing.
So phase 1 is the 6-hour workout, and they have to work out for 6 hours. Probably not straight, like I'm sure they'll get a few little breaks in between. They'll get lunch, and they'll get a few little things.
We won't get lunch after, because we start at 9.
You start at 8. Well, you have to drop you off at 8. 8 to 2. Not 9 to 3, it's 8 to 2.
Oh.
Anywho, he doesn't know because he's never been before. Phase 1, which is the workout, is invitation only. So you have to be invited, and Jackson was on the list to be invited. And so, come on, get your lunch started. Get your pan. Anywho, that's next week. So we're trying to make sure we can either stay ahead. They are marked off of school this week, which means they don't technically have school. But if we can get a little bit ahead, then what that does for us is that gets us so that we can finish school sooner. Last year we had to go over about 30 days to help Alana get herself finished, but she's actually doing really well this time. And so I only scheduled her out for 20 extra days. I can set their school schedule, and usually they're on my schedule. When I'm out, they're out, but it's been taking us just a little bit longer. So I actually scheduled her for 20 extra days. But on weeks like this, if they can get 1 or 2 extra lessons done, and sometimes we have Saturday school, then that will help us finish up sooner. So the kids are working on, well, Jackson's on lunch because Alana is finishing school, although she's now working on dishes. So Jackson is working on getting their lunches together. Hey, bud, why don't you use foil so it doesn't stick to the pan? And I just got some foil last night, so that'll work out just fine. This has been my setup all morning. I've just been sitting here, had some coffee. So we're gonna get that cleaned up a little bit. I'm reading, and I was posting a video, so that's why that was set up. And I am cold, so I did have this heater going. I had some coffee, which I'll probably finish that in a little bit. I'll get Jackson to straighten up real quick, just the pillows, because really that's all that's out of place in here. We've got some dog toys. I think ma'am is under the couch. Let's see. Are you down here, ma'am? Ma'am. Ma'am, do we see you? Ma'am is not under the couch, so she probably is under the bed. Where are you at, ma'am? Ma'am, I haven't made the bed yet, but I will get around to it. I'm actually going to have lunch with a friend of mine. There's the ma'am. Hey, mommy. Hey, mama, I loving you. Give me 2 lovins. Do you want to give lovins? Come give lovins to mommy. She really is not feeling my life right now. But it's okay. It's quite all right. I'm not offended. I do think that I am going to wear... I have a jean skirt. I've got this jean skirt, but I don't think I want to wear that one. It's a new one. I have an old jean skirt, but I need a black top to go with it because I want to wear my black boots. So, I don't know. I'm going to find a black top to wear my jean skirt, and then head out to have lunch with a friend of mine. I haven't seen her in a while, and we are going to get caught up because it is spring break. My clothes have exploded. There's way more here than what probably needs to be here. I need to go through these again. But generally, my closet is not bad. Usually it's worse than this. I actually have a load of clothes that I have to just hang. They're all folded. They just need hanged. And so, other than that, I'm pretty good. Yes, lovely. What do you need?
Are you having lunch, or are you having lunch with somebody?
I'm having lunch somewhere, so you can just fix for you and sister.
Oh, okay.
So let me get dressed, and then I will pick up the camera in a minute.
Okay, everybody, we're back in the kitchen, and I'm watching my mom make navy bean soup. Of course, it
is this is Country Kitchen or Bear Creek. We're just doing a bag soup because we're leaving to go to Taekwondo. And I'm actually going to work out at the gym. So we just thought we'd put this on while we were gone. And then by the time we get back, prayerfully.
Today's workout day, y'all. Workout.
Work out.
Doesn't that look delicious, y'all? And I think those are, what kind of beans are those? Cannellini beans are going into the soup to make it a little beanier, if that's a word. Folks, tell me if that's a word.
8 cups of water.
8 cups of water to make it more soupy.
Alright, y'all, we're heading out to Taekwondo. I got my workout clothes on because I'm actually going to work out first. And then I am going to do Taekwondo. So I have my clothes and my belt. The kids are already dressed. They are ready to roll out. Alana's getting her hair done Friday.
Where's your jacket?
His jacket is in the car. His belt, you sure? Alana, my keys. My purse, make sure, please. Looks like it's gonna rain out here, but anywho, we'll see you guys when we get on the road. Okay, everybody, so I just dropped the kids off at Taekwondo, and I thought I would stop in the Goodwill. It is on my way to the gym. I only have about, I would say, let me see, 45 minutes to really, before I need to be at the gym. My class starts at 5:30. So I'm only going to just peruse through here. I don't have any plans of buying anything. But I always like to stop by. The reason I think that I get so many great deals at Goodwill is because I come so often. And the only reason I come so often is because it's right here by Taekwondo. I mean, literally, I could probably walk here if I just wanted to park my car. That sounds like a good idea. Maybe get my steps in one of these days. I'll just park my car. And it'll take me, of course, a little longer to walk than it does to drive. But anyway, I'm going to pop in the Goodwill and see if I see anything. And maybe I'll bring you along with me as well. Live crew is out here. We are in these streets because somebody needs a walk. What are you doing, ma'am? Ma'am, get her out of that. Yo, really?
Hey.
Just really?
No, she has to be in the grass.
Well, not in somebody's yard. There's like common areas.
Actually, Mom, they took away our common area.
Well, there's one here. Excuse me, ma'am. Can you please not pee in people's yard? Look at this boy. If you don't get on with your foolishness. You're right. What's wrong with the other arm? Oh, did you take an ibuprofen? Ma'am.
This is exercising.
Okay. We're trying to get our steps in. I'm trying to get my steps in because I have not gotten them in this whole week because I have been on spring break and for some reason I am just not getting in. So we did say we would bring the puppy out. Hang on, Mama. Come on. I'll take her in a sec. Okay, come on. She wants to run, run, run. She does not want to walk. Align, go back and get Mama's bike. I'll bike her while y'all walk.
I need somebody to
grab the dog. She wants to run. Hey now, be lovely. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ma'am. Okay, we're going to go over here to the grass area so that she... Hey now, Mildred. Come on. Lord, I got one over here thinking he's a horse and one over here acting like a bull. She is pulling, pulling, pulling. Come on. Come on. We're down here in a little grassy area
I am the lady cheetah.
for her to just, she likes to sniff around. But anyway, I'm trying to get my steps in, and I'm gonna bike her for a little bit, see if that'll help her get her energies out. Leave that. Be lovely. What you sniffing? What you sniffing, ma'am? Ma'am, what you sniffing? What is it? Move, boy. What is it? What you sniffing? Ma'am. Hey, mama. No, you can't go in the neighbor's yard. You have to stay over here. Good girl. Good girl. What? My child. Really? Get down. Okay, now we are walking in the nature trail. And you all know that I am not nature. I do not do nature. And this is totally against the life I'm trying to live. I am not going in this nature trail. No, indeed. Why am I here? No, ma'am. You going the other way. Let's go. No, ma'am, Pam. Come on. Little girl. Come on here. Ma'am. This way. That is a very lovely sword, but I am not staying in these woods. The end.
Mom, these woods lead to a bridge, and this bridge.
I'm not going to the bridge.
Mom, technically this is a shortcut to the end of the.
You take it to the bridge. I'm not finna take it to the bridge today.
I'm not sure that's how much.
Which one do you think is better?
I'm not sure.
Which one? Left or right? We don't know. Come on, let's go. These kids got me bent if they think I'm gonna be in these woods. But I'm not. I need some Vaseline on these lips. They are a mite dry. What are you doing? Ma'am. Ma'am. Ma'am.
Okay, Mom, I'm picking the darker one, but
Put it back out here in these woods where you found it. Right on out there. It's not for the people. I don't do woods. No, ma'am. Chucky won't get me. Oh, maybe that was Michael Myers. Whoever he is, they won't get me today. No, indeed. Come on, lovely. Oh, Lord, the dog got me turned around. Gee whiz. Okay. We're going to go walk the dog. Then we're going home to get our meal. And I've got some stuff that I need to finish at the house. If you would just pray and ask the Lord, God will do it. Do you believe that God will do it? Yes, ma'am, I believe.
But Mom, you also
Yes,
said
ma'am, I believe.
no, he also said
Yes,
doctor.
ma'am, I believe. He sent what?
He said doctor.
He did, but he sent praying mamas. Would you please get your life together? Did you pray about it? No, ma'am, Pam. Go ahead and say it. No, ma'am, I didn't pray, mama. Say it. Just be truthful with yours.
Well, Mom, since I'm physical, I'm using the physical attribute of what he gave to us.
You're using the physical attributes of what he gave to you, and he gave you a physical mama that said, pray about it. Boy, bye.
But he gave me doctor.
You are on some type of crazy. You better sit down somewhere. So here is the bean soup. This is done. We just, actually, it did not need to go in the crock pot. It actually can be done on the stove. However, because we were leaving, this was just a great alternative for us, and I didn't have to do anything when I got home. It was already ready. So it was simply just a bean soup in a bag, added in some water, and I did add in some cannellini beans just to give it a little bit more depth so it wasn't as thin. And I saw Jennifer on the Family Fudge, who she was making a taco meat, and she added in her beans. I think this was her. And she just smashed up her beans within the taco meat, and she said it just made it a little bit more richer. So I think that's a little bit more rich. So I think that's what I'm doing here, is just trying to smush some of the beans so they're not whole, but they're kind of, it makes it more creamy. If that makes any sense. And so the kids are just putting on whatever toppings they want onto the soup, and then we have some fat-free cheese. So the thing that I'm having them do is to just make sure that they take a few minutes to kind of straighten up and clean a few things, because it only takes a few minutes to straighten up an area. So we do have a few dishes, but the dishwasher has clean dishes in it, so we do need to empty those out. And we're just going to try to take a few minutes to, you know, keep everything squared away. So Jackson's going to fix his meal. Alana's going to fix her meal. Ma'am has already eaten her meal, but she's going to definitely try to eat their meal. Hey, ma'am. Silly girl. Out of the kitchen. Goodbye. Ma'am. Out. Ma'am. Ma'am. Excuse me. Bye. She gonna follow Jackson because she thinks Jackson's gonna feed her. So let me show you this. I was out with some friends of mine, my BFF and my sister. There should be some coffee percolating. Something should be happening here. This is just like a crime against all types of nature. There's nothing here in this pot. Somebody changed this situation for my life. So I was out with some friends of mine, my sister and our BFF. We try to meet once a month. And we went to a Goodwill, a different Goodwill, a much larger one than the one where I normally go. And I was able to find this book, which is Friendships for Grown-Ups. And I like Lisa Whelchel. She's one of my favorite authors. She used to be Blair, of course, on The Facts of Life, so I do like her. And then I had been looking for a cake pedestal. You know, you see all your YouTubers having these here. So what I'm thinking is to replace this basket, but I don't know. I think that's just too big to sit there, and I'm scared somebody will bump it. So I'm actually thinking about sitting it on this side, but I still feel like I lose counter space because it is so big. So if that doesn't work for me, I'm actually going to leave it over here in the coffee station, and then I'll just put the coffee syrups and things here. But what I figured out I could do, if I wanted to, was flip it upside down. I could have dip. You can do veggies in here, or you could do fruit and a sweet dip. But, you know, maybe that's not how people use it, but I'm always about a multi-use object. And then so sitting here at my desk, I have now finished my, I actually had to update my budget sheet because what I realized is I put my cash on my, you know, on the back of my budget sheet what I was going to get out of the bank. And I also budgeted in those categories, but I failed to write them in as actual spent. So I went back on the day I went to the bank, which was Monday, and for all of the cash categories, I just went ahead and put in the amount of monies that I took out of the bank, minus the groceries that I had already budgeted for the week prior, Friday and Saturday, and the Goodwill that I had already budgeted for on Alana. So I did subtract that. But I wanted to make sure that my budget sheet was accurate, so I went back in and filled in some categories to make sure that the budget sheet actually reflected what I had pulled out of the bank. And then over here, this purse was given to me many years ago by a friend of mine. She was actually moving out of our apartment complex. We both lived in an apartment at the time. She was moving out of the apartment complex, and she just had a bunch of stuff that she handed over to me, and just, you know, as I didn't need some things, I passed them along. And this is a pretty color, and it's a big bag, but things just get lost inside of it. So I can't deal with this bag specific. And the burgundy bag that I used to carry when I was at Anniversary, somebody admired it, and so I just took all of my things out of it and I just gave it to the person who admired it. And so I just had this one in the car and threw all my stuff in there, and she was like, "Oh my God, I can't believe you gave me that purse." I was like, well, you know, hey, I'm always about blessing somebody, so I did pass that along. So I just happened to be in the Goodwill today and found this bag. I've been looking for a new school bag, but I don't know that all of my school stuff will fit in here, but that should be pretty good for my purse. It's the right size. I actually can fit my Bible in there. And my coupon, I've been carrying around this thing that I got from the Goodwill last month because it's full of coupons, and so that's easier than taking my binder into every store. But So I picked this one up, and this one was only $2.19. And the things that I look at is I'm looking at the, you know, the straps to see if they're pretty good, in pretty good condition. I also looked at the bottom to make sure that that was in pretty good condition. And then I looked inside of it to make sure that it wasn't ripped or torn. And so that seemed to be in pretty good condition. So I'm going to actually transfer all my stuff over after we eat dinner. And I was able to pick this up for $2.19. So the prices at my Goodwill are amazing. And of course that is my wallet that I got from Walmart a couple months ago. Not a Savvy Sense, but I do use it for my Dave Ramsey stuff, envelopes. So anywho, we're going to eat, and then we're going to fix the couches yet again, because ma'am likes to jump on the couches. And then we have toys all over my house. And then I did pick up a few books from the Goodwill that I liked. This one is a personal memoir. It's called Jesus Land by Julia Shears. I have not read this. No, neither do I know this author. But I read the back of it and it seemed interesting, so I was planning to read that. The Love Dare, there's an individual in my life that I think I need to dare. It's not my husband because I don't have one. But it's a close person that I feel like I just need to love on a little bit. And so I was happy to find this. It does have some writing in it, but, you know, I can move around that without any problems. So we'll see how that works out. And then I already have this book. This is Focus on the Family, Creative Corrections. And I do have this one already, but it looks to be a pretty good copy. I actually have the hardback. This is a paperback. So what I'm thinking is, if any of my subscribers would be interested in reading this book, leave me a comment and I will pick somebody to send this to, because I already have this book, and I just got it to find someone that I could bless with it. And it was, you know, 69 cents. All the paperback books that are Goodwill were 69 cents. So I thought I would, you know, see whoever watches this vlog, if for some reason you would like this book, leave me a comment as to why you would like it, and then I will pick from the individuals who leave me a comment about it, because like I said, I already have this one. So, and it's for primarily your younger ages, but I've used this with my kids, so not specifically or only for younger ages, but primarily. So anywho, we're gonna eat dinner and chill.
But Mom, we've been sticking to ours.
So I just wanted to share this tragicness with people. These children have gotten the last crumb. Let me show you this. The last entire crumb of chip. They have not left as my grandma would say, crumb of chip for me. Guess I won't be having this on my soup tonight.
I gave him the bag.
You gave him the bag, but you have crumbs on your okay. Never mind. They don't do me right. That's okay. I'm gonna get. What are you getting? No, indeed. Get over there. I said, is there any tortellini left? Look who's getting tortellini. Put it back in the entire world. Is there any veggies in here? Let's see if you grab for a veggie. Is there a veggie?
There are no veggies. You ate them all.
I didn't eat them all. I need to eat some more. Talking about you ate them all. Why I got to eat them all? Maybe y'all ate them all. No, you didn't.
Mom, you're not really the veggie person.
You right. I don't even know what I was thinking. Who's eating veggies?
He doesn't eat the spinach off the tortellini. He just
Well, why not?
then he dumps it away.
Then you dump it away?
Mom, I eat some of it.
Who dumps it away? Is she sitting? Don't feed the dog. Ma'am, are you sitting? You're not getting... What in the world? I can't. Yes, these are the children that the Lord gave me. They are. I know they are. I don't even know why I'm trying to act like it should be another type of way, because these are the children that God has given me, and I should be very proud of them. And I am, to the fact that they ate all of the chips. I didn't get nothing in this refrigerator. Nothing.
Mom, that's a pantry, not a refrigerator.
That's a pantry, not a refrigerator. And he stays in here so much, that's why he know what it is and what it ain't. Because they in here eating everything. That's okay. It's all right. I'm going to find something to go with my soup. And when I find it, don't come over here trying to ask me for nothing. Don't do it. Don't do it, Mabel. No, you cannot have the tortellini. I need a cup of coffee to deal with this foolishness because these children are trying to comfort me. I'm glad you made it, but aren't you glad I mentioned it?
No.
What in the world? Y'all, I don't know what's wrong with these kids, but these are the kids that God gave me. And I'm going to work with them. I'm going to work with them. Right now I'm starving, so I'm going to try to work with something to eat. I got some grapes. Look, they don't argue me over the grapes. Plenty in here for me to eat. She said they wrinkly. I ain't had a wrinkle yet, and I done ate about half the bag. I ain't seen a wrinkle yet. But I'm going to eat them. I'm going to eat them.
Well, that's a wrinkle.
Wouldn't know a wrinkle from a non-wrinkle. Because it ain't no wrinkles. They just acting crazy. Hey, you cannot have grapes, ma'am. Sorry. No grape for you. You just ate. What is the problem? You can't eat your food and my food too.
Actually, no, she didn't eat any of her food.
She just ate. What did she eat?
Okay, maybe she
Breakfast?
She had a breakfast for dinner.
She was fasting. So now you have dinner left. Go eat it.
Mom, at least you know everybody in your house reads the Bible besides the old two. Well, the old
Everybody read the Bible in here. We need to read it now.
one reading by
You are reading it by a preacher, but you need to read the Bible. That's by Jesus.
I even remember reading stuff.
What?
Remember on Sunday our elf was reading the Bible.
Who was reading the Bible on Sunday?
Remember the elf? Right
The elf was reading the Bible. Yes, our elf is saved.
here?
What's his name? Smokey. Snooky?
Smokey, man.
Smokey.
Snooky.
I don't know what the elf name is, but he's saved. He was reading the Bible.
Spooky and Smiley together.
Anywho, our elf reads the Bible. Our dog reads the Bible. And my kids eat all the food.
I'm not eating any food.
But I'm going to try to get me something to eat. Because if not, I'm going to be in a bad way. All right, everybody. It is 9:33. And we are going to end the vlog. I am ready for bed. I got this little hat. It's not even a hat. It's like a... It looks so much better on the mannequin in the shop that I got it from. I don't know if it's quite me, but it's okay. Hold on, it's like anybody asked her. So anyway, we have just finished up dinner and the kids are clean. I'm still feeling some type of way about them chips.
But what
Nope.
you see, folks, Mom won't answer my question.
What you want to say, Jackson?
Mom won't answer my question.
What is your question? Now I have an
How
answer
ginger
to
ale.
I have an answer to this question. And if you want to really annoy your children, this is how you do it. When they ask you a question, you want to ask the question, Jackson?
Can I have some?
I didn't hear what he said. I was too busy just not hearing him. So he wants soda. It's enough. Finish the dishes. So the kids are going to finish the dishes. Mom is going to shut my computer down and make sure that everything is put up in here. And the dog is squared away. And we're going to see you guys tomorrow. So thank you so much for stopping by our channel. I don't know if we're going to vlog tomorrow. You think we should vlog tomorrow? We're going to see my sister tomorrow. We may vlog. We're going to see her early in the morning.
To get cake.
She doesn't have cake.
But Mom.
Anyway, we're going to see you guys the next time we vlog, whether that's tomorrow or Saturday or Friday. I mean, we just don't know. Definitely not Saturday. The kids have something to do. I'm hoping that I don't have anything to do, but I might have something to do, but we'll see. But anyway, thank you so much for stopping by our channel. We are happy that you decided to hang out with us for a little bit of time today. And until next time we vlog, bye now.